right, y'all. Smitty here again. I'm back. Hopefully this time it's working. Hopefully this time it'll cooperate with me here. Like I said, I had to go back and I had to recalibrate everything. For some odd reason, OBS had full on restarted. It like reset all of my settings and everything. So that's what my stream was like. It was mad choppy. So had to get that straightened out. But you guys let me know, any of y'all that come through. And I seen Neff, I saw you had commented, man. But y'all let me know if the music is too loud. You know, if the music is too loud or not, let me know something. Okay. So I'm back on doing the stream. You know, getting it in, talking about this whole Madden, this whole Madden thing going on right now here. Because, I know that, like I said, NBA finals are a wash. I mean, excuse me, not the finals, but these conference finals are a wash. I mean, Cleveland just taking a big old nasty dump on the Celtics right now. Excuse me. So not even going to worry about that. These guys are a full-on stacked roster. It's ridiculous to think otherwise. You know what I'm saying? So all right. Okay. Alright, so just sending the tweet out, letting y'all know, or anyone know, that I am back up streaming Madden. It's going down right now, so get at me. Matter of fact, go to my YouTube here. Let me see if it'll let me. I don't know if it'll let me make the adjustment or not, but I'm gonna see if it will. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Who knows? I'm about to find out a little something right now here. It may let me, it may not let me, but I'm gonna make the adjustment here. All right, so here we go. There we go. All right, so now I'm back on, guys. Got everything back up and live running. Everything is solid. So I apologize for having that, like I said, I had that gap. I'm gonna go ahead and tweet this out here. Hold on, no, I didn't save. Hold on, I wanted to have what I'm trying to say. Hey, what's going on, Meal Ticket? What's going on, Quafis? I'm sorry, I know I'm probably butchering your name, but just bear with me just a moment, y'all. Hey, what's happening? What's happening, Joshter? What's happening with you? So I'm on both, I'm on YouTube, and I'm also on Twitch as well. So anyone that comes through, I appreciate all of y'all. All right. There we go. That's the tweet I'm trying to get out there. All right. So, getting into this whole competitive gaming thing here. Look. you know, at the end of the day, like I said, you know, I was saying earlier when I was initially streaming, but it wasn't, you know, it wasn't necessarily working for me the way I wanted it to. So let me just fix this here real quick, y'all. All right, and that's why I you know, I titled it the way I titled it, not to be, you know, not to put one up over the other. Yeah, no, you're good on Twitch. You're good on Twitch, Joshster. I mean, I can see the comments from both, so it doesn't matter. I'm on both, so I got you. I got it covered. So whether it's Twitch or YouTube, pick your poison. Whatever works best for you, man. But the main thing here is that when like I have it titled the way I have it titled, not to be disrespectful, not to be disrespectful, not to be rude to anybody or anything like that. You know, my dude Zan, there it is, trying to pull this up. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm up here doing a little bit of multitasking here. All right, now let me just shut this. I could shut this part off here so I can fully focus and engage. Okay, now, my like I said, my good dude, you know, all right, my good dude Zen, you know, that's my guy, you know, mad respect. Extremely high football IQ. Dude knows what he's talking about when it comes to football and everything. There's no way in the world I'm gonna sit up here and act like, you know, oh, he doesn't know anything and all that stuff. No. He's extremely knowledgeable. All right, so kill that. You know, I can kill that noise in one fell swoop. Man knows what he's talking about. But I had made a point earlier in regards of Madden and the whole competitive gaming scene, in the sense of, you know, when people see Madden, when you see anything, and I'll say this before I get into the gameplay here. Well, no, I'll go ahead and get into the game. When you play, when it comes to anything, hey, what's going on, Mini Jordan? I'm good. Chilling. Just chilling. Knowledgeable when it comes to Taco Bell. Stupid, Ray. No, but when it comes to, okay, if you're playing any game, or if you're, think about if you're on the racing scene, that's like being on the race car scene. And when you're racing, it's all about, you know, you want to see the best performing cars. You want to see cars perform at their best, right? Indy 500 and all that. Thanks, Minnie. Appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. But when you're looking at these when you look at, you know, any races in NASCAR, you know, whether it's NASCAR, Formula One, whether it's a drag race, anything like that, do you want to see a vehicle perform at half its capacity, or do you want to see that vehicle perform at its tip-top shape, at its best functional capacity, or do you just want to see people slide by and cheat and just say, well, it's fast? It's like, well, I got this fast car. Okay, but is it a fast is it a legitimate performance vehicle, or did you just slap a turbocharger on it and some nitrous and said, yeah, I'm in the house now? See what I'm saying? That's the difference when we're talking about quality levels here. And that's all my whole thing that I personally am getting at is quality levels when it comes to this gaming. Madden tournament scene, and I know competitive guys are saying, hey, that's our scene, and we're not telling sim guys how to do things, so just leave it be. And I'm like, see, you're getting it all mixed up. And that's where the big disconnect was when Zan made his comments to me. He missed the mark by a long shot. And I'm like, you're missing the complete mark because you're hearing me say authentic and you're automatically missing it because I'm saying authentic. Authentic means the NFL. What's going on in terms of what's in the game that is giving us that legitimate replication as far as what happens in football. You see what I'm saying? Now, Madden on a tournament level right now is not fully replicating what goes on in football right now. It's not. It's not, and I'm not saying that at all to be disrespectful to anybody. No way in the world am I taking a shot at somebody and saying, "Oh, well, you guys need to step up to sim, and you guys need to know." I'm saying that the standard is the NFL. The standard is the NFL. That's it. What needs to be done in Madden, whether it comes from a sim community or a sim community, casual community, competitive community, it doesn't matter. Cause see, if this would be my point. Just to make it clear so that Zan and others like Zan can understand and get. If I'm going to have a problem with what's being said on this scene, then did he get it? Oh, he got it. All right. If I have a problem, why is it not okay? I was like, because the thing is, PX, it's about replicating the NFL as close as you can. Hey, FIFA tournament. Does FIFA replicate close to what you see in an actual soccer game? Or because it's a video game, well, just let them do what they want to do. No, and you said it yourself, PX. You looked at the FIFA tournaments and you was like, yo, this is legit. This is some legit soccer right here. This is on point. And I'm like, yeah, I could watch that all day. But Madden, it's not on that level yet. And that's the point. I made that a long time ago. I've been made that point. See what I'm saying? And see, that's the whole thing. You can't talk about it. You can't talk about it without it without it coming off like you're trying to police somebody. I'm not trying to police somebody. Name the NFL player that can engage with the offensive line and legitimately cover 3 routes at the same time. I would love to know who that is, and can do it with consistency. See what I'm saying? That's the whole point. If I'm playing for money, it better have every rule. It needs to have every rule. It needs to have every single thing needs to be in place. Everything needs to be enforced. Competitive guys want it with a little less realistic because of dice rolls and such. Why is that not okay? Why is it not okay? Okay, well, this is why, and this, okay. Once again, you're playing for money, okay? EA is backing, and EA is backing it, and you're playing for money. If I'm playing, like I said, this is my mindset. If I'm playing for money, I better be seeing everything that this game holds and represents as far as football on that stage. And that's not happening right now. Like it's not happening in this tournament scene. It's not happening. That's the point that I'm getting at, PX. And I'm not saying it to be disrespectful to those guys over there. I was like, if that's the case, then look, I spoke with, like I said before, you know, talking to Madden Universe. You got Madden Universe. You got guys like Zan, Bugs, Problem, Mo, Skimbo, all these guys, Gibbs, Farls. Like, these are guys that are all very, very knowledgeable of football. Well, then what's the point? What's the point in talking football anymore? There's no point in talking X's and O's, because at the end of the day, that's not how you play. Tournament scene, yeah, you're playing to win, but you're not playing, but you're playing to win as in, what do I got to do to get my score up? Not, I'm going to out football execute you. I'm gonna use my knowledge and know-how of football to legitimately exploit you as a user. It's not being done like that. That's my point. So then what else am I gonna turn to? What am I going to turn to? That's the exact point that I was making yesterday, and that's why I said the sim gamer is essentially going to have the edge in that argument all the time, because by default, what are we deferring to? We're deferring to the NFL. We're not, well, some people defer to their own personal opinions, but we're deferring to the NFL. And because we defer to the NFL, they're like, oh, so you're trying to put us in this box. Where are we? I'm like, but you're playing Madden football. I mean, you're playing NFL football. I don't understand. Like, so what do you expect to happen? You know what I mean? They want more realistic football, etc. They just don't want unnecessary. Dude, like I said on the show, see, this is the thing, PX, that you're missing. I mean, maybe you're hearing me, but you're not understanding what I'm getting at. And this is the thing. People are taking this whole dice roll term to a whole different extreme. What you gotta understand, the tournament scene plays, let me pause this real quick. The tournament scene plays by dice rolls all the time. Offensive and defensive lineman engagements are dice rolls. Whether you win or lose on a truck is a dice roll. Whether your QB fumbles, whether a particular animation happens, that's all dice rolls. Wide out DB interactions, those are dice rolls. You have all these dice rolls that are going on during the course of the game that people just suck it up and deal with. And they play with it every single year. See what I'm saying? So that's why it's always going to have that kind of impact. Is like, these are all dice rolls. So when people make that argument about dice rolls, I'm like, yeah, dice rolls play all game. And at one point, you got to remember, these dudes were playing with bronze offensive linemen that were in their 50s, legitimately strong-arming elite D linemen. So no, these guys were playing with dice rolls all the time. And that's what I'm saying. They find a glitch in the system and they use it to an advantage. These guys are trying to win this big time prize money at the end of the day. And see, that's the other thing. Their own box is between a rock and a hard place, because they want to win this money. So it's like, hey, if there's an exploit I could use, I'm gonna use it. So that takes away from the authenticity level of the game. And in turn, you're seeing what you're seeing on television. People are strapping a supercharger and nitrous to a Geo Prism, and they're saying, I got a legitimate, car to race with. Just because your car can go fast, that doesn't mean it's built for the race. You see what I'm saying? There's a big difference between getting a legitimate Porsche, a Porsche or a Ford Fusion or whatever that is built and tuned to race with, this for that precision, versus somebody that just goes to a used car lot, buys a Geo Prism, slaps a few parts under the hood, and says, "Now my car can race." That's the big difference. And when you got that Geo Prism out there on the line with all these other pristine tuned vehicles, it's gonna it may hang a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's gonna look bad. And it's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. And then when you question it and say, well, how come it's not as big of a stage? That's why. That's that linebacker that can engage with the O-lineman, fall back and cover 3 receiver routes legitimately. That's people that can run the exact same play over and over and over and over and over again. And it's like, oh yes, we executed. But you're using the exact same plays because they're using money plays. They're trying to out execute each other in an ugly way. Like I said, you got somebody that's got the mom and pop station wagon, and they slap some dual exhaust on that boy. They slap some Toyo tires and some dual exhaust on that thing, and they think they cooking with gas. Going up against that Geo Prism with the nitrous and the supercharger in it, they both think they doing something, but then at the same time, the people are not fully appeased by that. You see what I'm saying? You're not truly replicating, like you're not paying true respect to racing in that context as far as the example I'm making here. So that's why when I said what I was saying to Zan, and Zan took it the way he took it, he missed me by a country mile with his response. That's why I said he needed to chill, because he was way off the mark. And that's no disrespect to him, but he doesn't talk. I see him maybe once a year. I don't talk to him like that, and we have not had those kind of discussions. So that's the whole thing. Those are things you're saying right there. PX is exactly that. People don't want fun. They don't want to fumble. They don't want to drop. They don't want to they want to pick off everything and all that stuff. They don't want a wide receiver dropping a pass in the open field at all. Like, it happens in the NFL. It happens every week. It happens. So that's the whole thing. No, you good, JS Flow, man. I mean, look, you can feel however you want to feel at the end of the day, man. Ain't nothing wrong with what Rex said. Well, yeah, of course it's handled different. I mean, we all know how it works in FIFA. We all know how it works in FIFA, but the bottom line is that it's all part of the game. It's in there. It's in their game. You know what I'm saying? If you have an issue with it being in the game, see, and that's the whole thing. I can't control what happens on a wideout in DB. I was like, if you get a pass interference call because you nudge that wide receiver the wrong way, right? You nudge that wide receiver the wrong way or whatever, and you bump him on the route wrong, and then all of a sudden they call pass interference on you. Now, I know people would be okay with that. That's essentially, and I made that point on SimStandard Radio before, or I think I did it on the stream before, but I know people will be more okay with that because that's what happens during the course of those games. You know, and you're okay with it. See, like, false starts like that, they don't want that stuff happening in their tournaments. You know what I mean? But see, you don't control your offensive line. But they don't want that stuff to happen, though. But then that's part of the league. That's part of the NFL. See? Oh, but I can't control it. So that's what, like, it happens. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, you have to play with it because it's part of the NFL. If I'm playing somebody for money, this is the whole thing. If I'm playing somebody for money, I'm not going to play you with NFL blitz rules. That doesn't make any sense. Well, let's take all the rules out and let's see who really can play. What? That doesn't make any sense. When we watch the Super Bowl, we watch the two best teams that made it with all the rules, all the regulations, and everything else for penalties that for plays and penalties that went their way, didn't go their way, that they took their wins, they took their losses, all that stuff. Some people took it hard, other people just took it in stride and said, okay, I'm just gotta make do with it and push forward. Like, they all deal with it, but like in real life. But we don't want that kind of stuff to happen in Madden, though. Nah, we can't have it in Madden. And see, that right there is my point. At some point, you gotta take that hit. So you gotta play the game with all the rules, man. If you're not gonna play with all the rules, then you might as well not even bother. That's exactly my point there, Infinite. That's my whole point. I'm like, that's my whole point. I'm like, okay, but now PX, you're always dealing with a dice roll. FIFA even deals with dice rolls. So what are you gonna do? If I slide tackle this guy, maybe he doesn't get, maybe when he goes down, it's not as aggressive and they won't call a penalty. Or maybe I won't get red carded off top and now I gotta play 10 versus 11. Like, see what I'm saying? So there's dice rolls all the way across the board, man. You can miss me with that. You can miss me. Kill the whole dice roll argument with that. And I mean, I understand that the devs bring it up too and say, like, what if they, like Clint brings it up a good amount of the time and says, well, what if you had all this money on the line and it came down to a dice roll for you winning or losing the game? And my thing is, well, if that ends up happening to me, then if it came down to a dice roll to me winning or losing a game, then I failed. Because I failed to execute earlier on in the game. Isn't that the same kind of stuff they say in real life? Just like when we watch, during the NFL season, you're going to see people talk about, and I do it too, we're going to bring up penalties and talk about how the refs ain't do this and how so-and-so ain't do that and they should have done this and this penalty should have been called and that play should have been this. And we're going to do that all day long. But then the main thing we're going to say is, no, these players get paid millions of dollars and they should execute and they should just get it done and all that. Like, see? So if you didn't execute earlier on in the game, then that's your fault. I don't see how that falls on a dev. I don't see how we just gonna blame it solely on, man, because they got them dice rolls. See, the dice rolls wasn't there. Like, no. Dice rolls are part of the game, baby. You gotta deal with it. Yeah, but see, that's the whole thing, PX. You're naming things that are part of the sport that these guys don't want to play for money with. That's my whole thing. I'm playing for money. That's like, okay. Injustice 2 just came out, right? That's like if Injustice 2 they have a tournament, right? If Injustice 2 does a tournament and they say, hey, in this tournament, you guys are playing for 500, you guys are playing for a share of $1 million. But you can't shoot any projectiles, you can't jump, and you can't do any moves that make you teleport, that either make you teleport or pass through behind your opponent. So meaning you can't go out of the screen, anything like that. You can't go out of the screen, whether it's going up out of one side, coming through another, anything like that. Right? Now if you're gonna do that, now that's essentially like doing stuff like what's happening on this tournament scene. It's like it's like we wanna play, but we wanna handicap it. You know, yeah, we'll play, but we want this game to be opened up in these areas. We want these exceptions. Like, nah, there's no exception to the rule, man. You gotta play up, and that's my whole point. That's the whole point I'm getting at. Is that if I gotta play up, then everybody else gotta play up. If I'm playing for this money, you best believe I better be able to do any and everything. You're not gonna tell me, well, I'm gonna let you do everything that's capable in the game, but I'm gonna limit you. Like, what? No. If I get a 15-yard penalty, because I jacked up, then I got a 15-yard penalty because I jacked up. I don't care if it's on a rent, if it's on a dice roll or whatever. Then I better check the traits of my players then, if that's the case. Like if I have that much of a problem, then I better check the traits of my guys. I mean, that's, you know what I mean? I gotta check that out, man. I don't fully agree with that, JF Solo. I don't fully agree with that. It's just, see, this is one of the main points I made long before as well. Madden isn't there. Madden isn't there yet. You know what I'm saying? Madden isn't there yet. See, FIFA is in that position. Madden isn't there yet. Watch. At some point, at least I believe, Madden will get there. And when it gets there, game's gonna change. Game's gonna change. And these tournament gamers and such are gonna have to conform to it. Because you gotta understand, these dudes will plan glitches and stuff like that. You know, oh, I'm gonna do this glitch, I'm gonna do this cheesy move or whatever. Now, not playing like put in $56 a week and spend $500 on MUT, and you can try to dictate. Oh, PX, one thing I'm like, see, that's the problem right there, PX. I don't think you hear me. I don't think you're getting it. You're missing it. You're missing the point that I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling it. See, the thing I've been doing for years in this regard is that I do a lot of talking about stuff from an optimistic standpoint, because you have to have a stance of you have to have some kind of optimistic belief. You know, there were many people that didn't even think that Madden would get to where it's at this point. You know what I'm saying? with the game running at this point, they didn't even believe. You know what I'm saying? That it would even get to here. I'm not like I said, I'm not saying anything to be offensive, you know what I mean? Like, it's all love, all respect at the end of the day with my man PX, you know, cool people and all that. But the main thing here is that to understand is Let me see. Hold on. Yeah. See. Okay. Now, see there, you're cool with it. See, you're cool with it. I'm not. And that's the thing. When I can look, this is the problem. This is the other issue. But this is, once again, it's just time with development. Because look at Madden. Look at Madden right now, okay? Like, we're looking at Madden right now. And look at where FIFA is at right now, right? Look at Madden where it is and look at where FIFA is. Oh, excuse me. Now you see what's going on within this game here. Okay, there we go. All right, but no, you see what's going on here in Madden. All right, you see the shortcomings in this game. No, I'm thinking about adjusting the settings here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm up here playing this Madden, and I'm just like, I'm thinking about maybe starting this game over and just super sim it. That's all I'm thinking of doing. We don't have to watch them eat if they don't want. That's their choice. Well, I mean, yeah, they do have their option. They have their option, PX. I was like, what you gotta understand though is that how many? Okay, let me this add this to the equation. How many Madden games are being played the way that it's supposed to be according to the devs out the gate for cash money? With all the rules and everything. And I'm not talking about somebody who's running something private. I'm talking about with EA backing it. So it's on the highest viewable stage. And see, that's the thing. No, and I mean, we know it's not 100% there. With like that's a point I already made. But the game is not being replicated. It's not being showcased like that. That's the point that I'm trying to get here, is that the game is not being showcased in that light. It's one thing when it is being shown in that light, but it's not. No, we're gonna cut these rules off and let people do what they want to do and all that. Like, no, then you automatically you automatically watered down the product. Like, see what I'm saying? You watered down the product already. That's my whole point. Yeah, competitive is cool. I'm like, that's just like, okay. That's just like when we talk about I know you in particular, you'll bring up Madden sales, right? It like you talk about Madden sales, right? Now, when's the last time Madden has sold 10 million copies? You know what I'm saying? Madden should be selling a lot more than what it currently is selling, but it's not. See, like it needs to be shown in a better light. I couldn't pull that in. Oh well, try to make it happen. But oh man, what's going on? Oh, too much. Yeah, we bit too much mustard. Oh well. But I mean, last time it Madden hasn't sold, at least as far as I can recall. I think it was either Madden 09 or like maybe Madden 08 when it was like the last year on PS2, or Madden 07. Mainly because PS2 sales. But it hasn't sold like that in a long time. And when you're missing out on sales like that, you need your game to be authentically showcased in the best possible light. Yeah, it's on NFL Network, and yes, see, it's going to grab people, of course. But just think if Madden was on the level of FIFA and it wasn't selling 10 million units, I bet you that they would be a lot closer to getting to that 10 mil. If not, they'd eclipse it. Because people are going to see a lot more dynamic gameplay, a lot more organic things happening during the course of the game to be like, yo, this is crazy. Yo, look at how that played out. And it's like, yo, did you see the one play that he had with it? Like, and it's not tied to a scripted sequence or anything like that. See what I'm saying? That makes a big difference. But And once again, I'm not talking about, well, it's got to be sim. It's got to be sim. Like, no one is saying sim. I'm not saying sim. Bump a tournament. Look, bump a tournament. Bump sim. Bump casual. Bump freestyle. Whatever the heck label you want to call it. Skip all of it. All I'm talking about is authentic replication according to the NFL. What is this team able to do this particular year in terms of getting to that standard and having all of that fully enforced in the title for the cash? That's it. That's it. Ain't got nothing to do with, oh, you guys trying to put us in the box and all that. Ain't nobody ain't nobody doing all that. Yeah, that's a whole bunch of other people with all that. All I'm saying is replicating the game according to the standard of the NFL. That's literally all I'm going for right there. That's it. That's all I care about. They don't have 11 on 11 collisions, no, but nevertheless, though, all the collisions that do happen are legit. Yeah, it doesn't have the hurdles football does, but at the same time, I'm like, but at the same time, PX, you also got to understand that, like I said, FIFA is further ahead in terms of its progression. That's, you know, it doesn't matter though. Those confines matter, but at the same time, no, FIFA's further ahead. I mean, that's just a reality of the matter right now. They're still building. This guy Cyrus. Yeah, okay. Silly, man. Let's see here. Yeah, exactly. No, meal ticket. They are gonna watch, and that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. People are going to watch by default. That's a given. I'm not taking any of that away. People are going to watch. But I'm just saying that I want to see the game. I want to see the game in a much better light, just like how you just backed it up with, you know, talking about exploits and such. There we go. Oh! Dang. Thought he had that. Oh, man. Alright. But, yeah, and see, that's the thing. People look for... I mean, that's what's put out here. Oh, Madden 08 was the last one? Okay. Yeah, you got the first, though. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, don't get me wrong for 1 second. It's not like, you know, it's not like I'm just not gonna have fun with Madden. Like, I'm just gonna like, oh, I'm just gonna be pissed because it's not like, no. All I'm saying is that the only point I'm making is that I want to see the game replicated to that level. I want to see Madden on a level of FIFA. That's it. Loses QB in first quarter and then gets a homing call, 4th and 7 to lose. Well, if he gets, I'm like, you know what? They will jump in. They will jump in on EA on that, but at the same time, doesn't that happen in the NFL? How many hey, how many people watch the NFL and have those exact same kind of situations happen in real life, and then double back around and say, oh, hold on. Oh yeah. But the thing is, Madden didn't mainly sell on PC though. It was mainly selling on PlayStation as well, I think. Like PlayStation 2, and then Xbox 360 was like getting a good number of sales as well. So, because PlayStation 2 was still hitting, at least for the Madden, for like that, around that time frame there. Madden 07 and 08 especially. But no, I mean, people are going to watch, you know, regardless. But that's part of the sport. It happens. That's it, man. That's it. Yeah, people still are doing that update, and that's very true. Many people watching NFL penalties. This is what I'm saying. Look, if EA is only doing one tournament, and this is what I was saying on the show yesterday, I was like, we don't even know. They said it said from that screenshot, it said that competitive setting is the default for head-to-head online play. It said it's the default setting. That doesn't necessarily mean it can't be adjusted. So, does that mean that we would have online? Does that mean that, you know, we could have online play? You know what I'm saying? We could legitimately have some online play based off of that. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, no, I mean that MMA, you preaching to the choir with that point, man. We all know, we all understand it's a video game, but this is I'm like MMA. What you also got to understand is that you got games like MLB The Show that are out there. You got games like NHL, and look, in your own house, you got NHL that replicates hockey better than this. You have games in your own wheelhouse that are replicating those sports better than Madden right now. But they're in your own wheelhouse. We ain't talking about another brand. We're talking about the EA Sports brand, Electronic Arts brand. See what I mean? So, when you have that, that's my whole point. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I would be completely on board with you with just saying, it's just a game. If there weren't other games out there that like we can't, we can't talk like Madden is on the level of MLB The Show right now, right? Like, we're not gonna make that point. We can kill that right now. It's MLB The Show is on a ridiculous level. Okay, and the authenticity, but see, this goes back to the whole development point that I made a long time ago, and I've made it many times over. I said that NFL 2K5, it took those guys several years, at least, and they had at least 7 years, of consistent lead development, that core team being together and building that game out. Rex has made how many games? 13, 25, 15, 16, 17. This is 5. This is about to be his 6th title at Madden 18. So essentially, the online, look, MLB The Show online has been atrocious for the longest amount of time. That's why when I picked it up, I was trying to mess with MLB The Show as far as Diamond Dynasty and all that. Kill that noise. I mean, but it has the modes to supplement for that, which is like what NBA 2K15 did. We got this My League and everything else. Like, they put all that stuff in there because their servers were shoddy. You know what I'm saying? That's not why. Excuse me. That's my belief. Oh man, but that's my belief. Okay, that's my opinion. I believe that's why. Okay, but oh yeah, of course. I mean, it's always a challenge to replicate football, but like what the point I was getting at, NFL 2K5, same focus team, they had at least 7 years. And I'll say 7 because, giving 1 year to develop the product, and then of course you had the 6 releases. Now, if Rex was the one building this game from scratch and he had to start from conceptualization to an engine being built for it, you're talking about potentially another 2, possibly 3 years. If we go by standards in terms of engine building, it usually takes about 2 years time for that to happen. So if we were to go by that standard, that's why I say looking at 2K football, they've been using the exact they've been using the exact same engine. Okay? They've been using the exact same engine since the inception on Dreamcast. Now, of course, they augmented their engine for the different platforms, but they've been using the same engine for all that time. So they milked that engine to the max. And this is why I'm saying that with Madden, they didn't have that consistency with development like that. That's why I've said multiple times, when it comes to Rex and this team, I got to give them the same fair shake, just like we do with 2K5. Because you don't see people running around talking about NFL 2K3, NFL 2K2, or 2K1, or any of those. They're talking about 2K5. You know what I mean? They're specifically talking about 2K5 and APF. So that's my whole point, man. For that game to be immortalized as this big time standard of greatness and excellence in football gaming, it took them a mighty long time to do it. That's why I say, to an extent, you could say it took them between 7 to 9 years. It took them between 7 to 9 years to get us that game. And I'm not saying, and like I said, that's why I say I'm not saying it to hate. Rex had 7 years, and that's why I said Rex. I'm like, I gotta give Rex the same. I gotta give Rex and their team the same benefit of the doubt in that regard. Like, just to be fair. And I know people like to bring up, oh, well, that was a different that was a different time, a different, oh, goodness gracious. Like, that was a different era, and, you know, the technology's not the same, and da-da-da-da. I'm like, okay, I get all that. But, you know what I'm saying? It said, yeah, the perfect mix of traits, physics, and gameplay. We need that in Madden ASAP. I fully agree with you there, MMA. See, plays like these I love right here. Even with the scripted animation and you mix it with the, you know, with the, whatchamacallit, with the physics. Because, like, look how he trucks him here. Trucks through branch there, but then he gets mollywopped right here. Like, trucks through there, and my man just gets mollywopped by these two guys right here. Just cuckoos. It's just crazy. You see what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing. Like, that beauty, the good stuff that we're looking for, it's there and it's showing up more and more and more. You know? Hey, what's up, Eternal? What's going on with you, man? Crazy. Yep, that's very true there as well, MMA. They need to update that as well. So see, yeah, I know. Yeah, see, and that's what I'm saying. Like, this is the kind of stuff when we go down to the studio and we play the game and stuff like that. This is stuff that Sim and I and AZ, we all would point out to each other. That's why we'll be stopping. I mean, it would take us a good, you know, it may take us like an hour and a half to get through one game because we're stopping all these replays. Hey, Smitty, yo, look at this play. Look at this right here. Hey, Sim, check this play out. Hey, yo, AZ, come here, look at this run. Like, you know, it's either how they blocked or how the defense made a read, or, you know, how the animation played out, or how the physics kicked in and stuff like that. So we look at all that stuff, man. Yo, what's up? What's up, Marcus? What's going on with you? So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I said before, these dudes got it, man. Woo! See this? Now, I'm gonna show you guys a replay. On this. Look. What am I looking forward to in 18? Everything. You know what I'm saying? I ain't calling on no specifics. Everything. I'm just gonna say that. Now, I'm looking. Oh, now, look at everything here. Look. This is the physics kind of stuff that I'm be talking about right here, right? Now, you got the scripted, but then look, I'll blow past him. He chips me. Now, I get the chip off him, but look, it was more like I tripped up. It wasn't even a clean animation here, honestly. But he gets tripped up off of physics. He just gets tripped up. And then he ends up falling over because this guy pushes him over. That's not even an animation sequence. My man just got folded up due to physics. And in turn, that's messing up his line of pursuit because he got in the way. And look at how my linebacker got hemmed up there. Now, Thornton got free eventually and laid in the shot. And then you see, of course, the two-man sequence here, which I want to see this go away. I want to see this stuff go away. I don't care that I did get the pick. I mean, yeah, it's a nice sequence and all that, but I want to see that stuff go completely away, man. That's the main thing I want to see gone. That's why this whole positional advantage thing is going to be real interesting. I'm real curious about that. So we're going to see. And we touched base on that, you know, when the other day. So Yeah, Madden 06 was solid. Ooh, you talking about on PlayStation, right? I would hope, because that Madden 06. Oh, that Madden 06. Oh, oof. Man, that was that was a rough outing, boy. There's a lot of things to be interested to really look out for, interested in, things like that. Yeah, I'm like, if this Madden 08, Madden 06 on PS2, then okay, but I no, the other, oh no sir. Oh, that's off. All right, so. And see, that's the thing guys gotta understand, man. That look, when you implement new technology, that's what happens with these games. They get slowed down, man. They get slowed down. You know what I'm saying? We expect everything to just jump up in terms of the, regardless of development curve. We just expect everything to just speed up, and it's like it doesn't work like that, man. It doesn't work that way. So that's why I'm just saying, that's why I say the key things that I want y'all to do, like if I was to give you guys a homework assignment, especially leading up to and at E3, E3/EA Play, especially when it comes to interviews and such. Pay attention to these devs, especially Rex. Pay attention to everything said. Pay attention to any blogs, any interviews, any articles, okay? Pay attention to all of it. All right, I'm about to super sim the rest of this one. Hold on. Oh, dang. I gotta kick it. Too far ahead there. Okay, so pay attention. If you want to know what's going on, that's how you find out about the future of everything. Pay attention to them. All right. Yeah, I'll be at EA Play. That's why I put the video out today. For those of you guys that didn't check it out as of yet, hit me up with questions in that video. Okay, so I put it out not too long ago. Go to the end of the game. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. No, I was playing it on Pro because I wanted to see the balance as far as functionality, but plus these guys got a bad record and everything too, so I wanted to try some things out. Sliders wise, I want to see how it functions. That's why I had it on that. I was playing on Pro. Yeah, see, I got people steadily commenting on that video, so that's what I'm saying, guys. Like, whatever it is you guys got, post it in that comment section, because the interviews are happening. Like, I'm hitting people up, I'm hitting everybody up. I'll be playing. I'll be going in there all 3 days, and I'll be hanging. I'm hanging out in that thing. You know what I'm saying? So I will definitely be in there. Yeah, and see, that's what I'm saying. You gotta listen to what these guys are telling you. You gotta listen to them. Like, some people don't want to get it, but I'm like, yo, you gotta. Hold on here. Like you definitely you definitely gotta pay attention to what's being said. You know, like hold on, let me see what Decker here. Yeah. And see, my big thing that, yeah, that's true. Let's see, run block. Oh, he doesn't have enough for pass block. Oh, well, heck, he needs to beef up his run block anyway. All right, do that. Okay, but yeah, it's whatever there. Beef this guy up. Fuller. Catching traffic. New game modes will improve year after year. I don't want another PSA superstar fan. Yeah. No, hey, I definitely, you know, you're not gonna get pushback from me on that one, MMA. I definitely am in, you know, I'm in full agreement. I'm in full agreement with you there, man. I'm in full agreement with you. So, but I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that story mode. I'm definitely looking forward to that and playing through that. Like you know, I've been messing with the journey a bit because I never really went through it all. So I'm like, I'm messing with it a bit right now. You know, just get an impression. But I mean, of course, it's two different, you know, talking two different games. Two different games in that regard. But, you know, it all still, you know, it all applies nevertheless. Let me see. See what I can upgrade on this guy here. Yeah, I'll beef this. All right, PX. You take it easy, bro. It was cool. It was definitely cool hanging out. You know, coming through and hanging out with us. Or with me, excuse me. And I'm just gonna do that. So, but I'm not gonna sign him back. He made a few plays for me, but I plan on bringing in some guys. Do a relocation. I don't know. I want to do that. Let me see here. I know defensively, I definitely need some work on the defensive side of the ball. Now, last time, let me see. I was looking at, And see, like I said, I like everybody with some size. You know, defensive end. Oh, do one of those. Base it off the subs. Hey, you know what? That wouldn't be a bad thing to do for Madden 18. Do that. What do you think about being able to sign free agents on CFM through an app? No, that would be nice to add. Yo, I want to be able to take my franchise with me. You know what I'm saying? If I could have my franchise with me while I'm on the go like that, I'm definitely with it. Let me check out these linebackers here. Well, yeah, okay, I can't open anything else. Alright. Well, it should. I mean, they shown the field. Lucas Oil Stadium. They shown the field. So one would assume that it's gonna happen. Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to everything that involves, you know, the defensive play, zones, all that stuff. Looking forward to everything. I'm gonna adjust these settings here, y'all. Just bear with me a moment. I'll leave it on normal, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that's true. They did. And you know what? What's the name of the team? I'm trying to think of their name right now. What's the name of the squad? Gosh dang it. No, I'll leave that the way it is. Okay. That's good. Alright, I'll leave it there. Now. Oh, 82. Okay, so I'm going up against somebody. Send that real quick. Yeah, no, that's what I was about to say. Madden 08, you can do the weightlifting and everything in the combine. You had the, you know, you did your 40, you did your 40 time, and you did your weightlifting. So it was cool. Like, you know, you had some stuff that you could play through in it back then. But see, that's, once again, what is going to happen beyond that extent? Because see, I'm not about to read too much into it. I'm not about to, you know, make much of anything of it right now. But I'm just saying that, think about that. Madden 08, you had those drills. And you could do the weightlifting and you could do the sprint, right? Now, for those of you guys that played the journey, think about those drills and stuff that you do in the journey. Those are drills that you can do in the game. Now, is that going to correlate to Madden? Is it going to be something that you can only do these drills in the journey and or whatever it is they have you do? You know what I mean? However they have it, however they lay it out, it's only gonna happen there and it's not gonna happen anywhere else. Is it gonna be like that, or is it gonna be the latter? Gotta wait and see. So that's what I'm looking forward to with it, you know what I mean? So hey, on my excitement level right now, I mean, I'm geeked, you know, I'm geeked up, but I'm geeked up though for live. Live is the wild card in all of this. So that's the game I'm really geeked up for right now. I have a lot of high hopes and expectations for it. So yeah, but that's where I'm at right now. But that's on my excitement. You know, I'm leaving my excitement level right there. I'm keeping it tame. You know, not going all over. You know, I'm not going over the top or anything along that line right now. We gotta wait and see what these guys do. I think they will. I think they will. Now, for how long they'll keep it up, that's a different question. But I think they're committed. They are committed. Oh, excuse me. They are committed to the series. They are committed. So I'm really curious about NBA Live and what's going to happen with that. You know, that's where I'm really speculating and hoping that, what they do with that game is, you know, they do blase blah and this and the third and whoopty whoop. Excuse me. So we'll see. And the whole thing with NBA 2K, like I said, 2K, look, hold on. Oh, come on, Levy. That's bad coverage right there. Real bad coverage. But I know he's not, he's not a beast in covering and everything else. I understand that. But yeah, see, if I were to put on a rating scale in terms of the Madden, I would say like, I'll put it like, I'm like you with it, Meal Ticket. I'll put it at a 7. I'm putting it at a 7 right now. I'm not. I'm keeping everything real calm, real cool, collected, Excuse me. But we gonna see though in a few days. Well, I mean, excuse me, few days. In a few weeks. Like, Oh man, no, did he get stopped? Did he get stopped? All right, 4th and interest. All right, 7.5. yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna be real interesting as far as live, So we'll see. We will see. But it's gonna be, like I said, it's put up. This is really for live. It's really gonna be about not put up or shut up, but produce and deliver and come through on what you say you're going to deliver on. That's it. That's all that I can honestly, hope for them to do. I'm not tripping about them, they got to get it all in one shot in one game. No. We will have, and that's like you guys said, we're gonna have public footage. We're gonna have public footage of Madden to look at. No. Here we go. Yeah, oh yeah. Yep, I love the zoom cam. Ever since I played Backbreaker, some probably don't know this, Ivoroni. Ever since I played Backbreaker, I've always loved the zoom camera. You know what I'm saying? So, I like the action being more and more up close. You gotta pay more, try and pay a bit more attention to the reads you make and things like that. Like, I would love to have a custom view camera. All right. Oh yeah, I mean, of course, every single year people have an expectation, a lofty expectation that they're gonna get it all in one fell swoop and everything's gonna be done. And some people are, and I've said on Twitter, and I even said on the Sim Standard, on our hangout, I'm like, people need to curb their expectations and be realistic with what they, what this game is going to do, because they're thinking that Frostbite automatically means everything is going to be there and all is going to be fixed, and there's not going to be anything jaggy at all whatsoever, because they're just going to get it all done. I'm like, okay, guys, look, it doesn't work that way. So I'm trying to explain to you guys now, so you guys understand. Don't piss yourself off because you got this expectation that, well, they're gonna get it and they're supposed to. Keep those expectations real. I can't stress that enough. You know what I'm saying? So, oh yeah. Oh, lower and zoomed in. Yeah. That's why I would love to be able to put it in more of a Backbreaker kind of level. You know what I'm saying? Like, Backbreaker to me had it done the best with the camera angle. Even though people wanted it to be, they wanted to have a Madden-esque kind of camera, but I was like, Man, need to see these guys address the safety play. Looking at that play right there is a primary example of that. So I said, Rex said favorite Madden is Madden 18, Year of the User. Hey. The helmet camera. Well, the game did slide. I mean, it did fall off. Okay, so I can't let that part just slide off to the side. The game did fall off for a little bit. Like, especially during, I would say during the Gen 3 phase, or basically Xbox 360, PS3, the heart of that era was when you saw the drop off. Nice. Levy got over there just in time. He threw that thing across his body. Boom. He was right there to rack him up. Perfect. But it has been getting better. I mean, there's no denying that. The game definitely has gotten better. Yeah, it's been out since, yeah. Yeah, that is a interesting perspective when you look at it from that standpoint. Game has came a mighty long way though. Hey, what up now? Okay. That's cool, man. That's cool. Appreciate you coming through for a hot sec. Appreciate that, fam. My brother Neff, I seen you doing your rants and stuff like that. Man, you need to just let that go, Neff. For real. You going in. I'm like, you're gonna be going in. You're gonna be going in on people forever, man. You need to just let that thing go. Oh. Jones and Coleman. Oh yeah, without question. What part? West. Ivoroni. I hate that he caught the pass and then he just ran into the defense like that. But yes, I am so glad that Jones. Oh, okay. Oh man, did I mess that up? Did he get it? Oh, he didn't get it. All right, now I'm going for this. Skip that. No, sir. What was I gonna say? Yeah, he be batting. Yeah, Neff on the realness meter, he be batting 1,000. He also be wilding out, but he keeps it a buck though. He keeps it a buck, so I can't get mad at it. That's my dude right there. Worked on backbreaker rosters back then and everything together, so that's my guy. Oh man. All right. Okay. So now what I was gonna say was, hey, I appreciate that, Ivoroni. I definitely appreciate that. Now I gotta go underneath. Dang. MMA. What you were saying before. Yes, Cormier, Jones. I seriously hope Jones wins, because to be honest, like, we gotta be brutally honest. Daniel Cormier is a bad man, and the thing is, Cormier is not gonna have the ring rust. Oh, dang. All right, I'll go for the field goal here. Yep, sweet, just good enough. Yep, chilling. Yeah, Daniel. And I mean, look, I love the fact that Daniel has embraced his villainous role. Like, he basically is this heel. Like, he was trying to be face for the longest. He just took that heel role. He's like, look, y'all gonna make me a heel, fine, I'll be the heel. I'll take that thing and run with it. But I respect it though. I have mad respect for Daniel. Yeah, and that's the whole thing. He's definitely got the talent. He's definitely got the talent to take out Jones. And Jones is not nearly as seasoned because, I mean, the last time he fought was against Aubin St. Preux. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Preux is a bad guy or anything, or he sucks or something. But he didn't look great. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, he served. Oh, Evans got served up so bad in that fight, boy. I mean, he got served. All that smack talk and then just got handled. You know what I'm saying? So, and on top of that, Jones was not Jones, excuse me. What's the name, was crying. No, Daniel was crying, but you know, he's still showing respect. Yeah. That pressure came through there. So, but I think that, John Jones, I think that John Jones is going to come away with the W, get that title back, get that chip again. I think he will. I mean, I'm rooting for him, but you know, like I said, at the same time, yeah, because John Jones with no ring rust. He's Jones with no ring rust is dominating. He's dominating Daniel Cormier. I mean, this is a guy that will purposely party. Though he said 2 weeks before his fight or whatever, he would party. You know, he would just party real hard and stuff like that on purpose. So then if he lost the fight, he had an excuse. Like, which is crazy, but that right there, stuff like that says a lot. Especially the way this guy would mop the floor with fighters. And it's crazy. Oh man. You see this? And see, this is stuff that Neff has pointed out before too. Like, look at this, and this is the physics stuff that I'm talking about here on this kind of play. Look, my man goes up, and he got upended. I running at speed. My man got cracked. Like, he was just I mean, I don't like how it hitched in the air like that, but nevertheless, I mean, dude lays a hit on him and just ball separated. I mean, my man just did somersault off of that. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about right there, with the physics loosening up. Like, it's in this title, man. It's there. The accuracy is gonna be off on that one. So, but yeah, if Jones wins, I think it'll be in a draw. If Cormier wins, I think he'll. Oh yeah, I definitely got a Pistons season on 2K. I'm thinking about firing that up next, you know, and getting that in. Yeah, I was big time upper body violence there. Oh yeah, it's Detroit everything, man. You know what I'm saying? MLB The Show, running with the Tigers. Oh, MLB The Show, running with the Tigers. This, running with the Lions. You know what I mean? NBA 2K, Pistons. NBA Live 18, Pistons. You know what I'm saying? So it will be. Well, we'll see. We'll see. It may be the Pistons, because I may split it up between the two games and play with a different franchise. If I do run with a different franchise, though, I may run with. Ooh, he want to hold on to the ball like that. Look at him holding. Like, get off. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, the show is off the chain, man. Oh, you know what? Forget it. I should have went for the whatchamacallit. Try to shoot in there and go for the block. Oh. Yeah, the show is crazy, man. Show is crazy. All right. I'm gonna start eating up on this play clock here. This game clock, especially since I got the lead right now, even though it's small. But yeah, I love MLB The Show. I love the show. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta get back up on it. All right. Oh. Oh no, I didn't see that. I didn't see that video yet now, so I gotta check that out. Definitely have to check that out, man. Yeah, making a difference. Making a difference. They just fix online. Yeah, that's the thing. That's all they literally gotta do. Oh, took the Mets. Okay. Oh. Man, I know they did an update for it, but you see, I haven't been back on. I downloaded the update, but I haven't been back on yet to play it. And that's the other thing too. There's a lot of good games that are out right now, but I mean, me being more of the sports guy, you know, I'm playing a lot of good games. Like there's just a good number of good games right now to play. Like I ain't even gonna hold you up on that one. Hey, where's Abdullah? Oh, I traded Abdullah. I traded Abdullah because of his fumbleitis, you know, and the pieces I drafted. I mean, I'm good with the pieces I got. Oh, dang it. So that's why I do not have Amir. That's why Amir is not here any longer. Oh, you've been playing Prey? So that's the game. I need to play the demo for that. Like, there's a decent number. That's what I said. There's a decent number of good games, you know, Injustice and. Oh, get out of here! Give me the sack. Come on now. See, now this is a tourney game. They'd be like, oh, but I should be able to throw it at the bins. See, this is what I mean right here. Look, I come through. This is why I want to see the game go away, because of, you know, the two-man sequencing to go away, the animation sequences go away. Because if he's up right now and I'm coming with all this momentum and speed, there's no way that he, like, even by the animation standard, he did not get this out. He didn't get that pass out like that. See what I'm saying? I want to see that step up. That's what I'm looking for. Beast mode was held in check for most of the game. Okay. Yeah. I did. I had came across it in my timeline. Oh yeah, the story is real good. Yeah, see, I may mess with Injustice at some point. Not now, though. You know what I'm saying? Not now, but... Yeah, I saw you, Antonio. Yeah, I just forgot to say, hey, what's up? Focusing on the other, you know, like the other comments and everything. But no, I saw you. What's going on? Well... But, oh, I will say this though, Ivoroni, I made some changes. Like, I'm running with the Pistons, but man, I made some changes. Oh, he was right in my path. I made some changes to the Pistons. I gotta make even more, but I got rid of, let me see, who did I get rid of? I got rid of Reggie Jackson. Cause I started from the I started from the off season. And let me see. Dang, wasn't enough there. You know, I got rid of Reggie Jackson. I got rid of a decent number of people on my squad. But hold on just a second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. All right. Oh, whatever, man. Going somewhere with all that, Neff, man. Oh, really? Why don't you stream that, Neff? Go ahead and stream that. Oh, man. Y'all silly. All right. So. Try and get this stopped. Oh man, they keep killing us underneath. Now you're gonna say face mask, 15-yard penalty on that. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. Oh, whatever. Why not, man? Y'all silly. There we go. But one thing I definitely want to see, and I know I've pointed it out occasionally through the streams here that I've done, is that I definitely need to see the I need to see the traits. Like, I need to see the icons for these weapons and everything that are in mud. I need to see it in I need to see it in NBA. I mean, excuse me, I need to see it in Madden here, like in Madden 18. I want to see it in there. Dang it. I should just threw it away. I was hoping that maybe somebody would have been open. But no, I know, Antonio, that's right. You did ask me about Kawhi. Kawhi playing tomorrow. I think he will. No, I think he will. Like, I don't think he's going to sit out. What? Okay. Oh, come on. That's upsetting. Oh no, you ain't got nothing to do with me getting the INT. I thought my man had the catch. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with answering a question about a game. No, but no, like I said though, I think that Kawhi is, he's definitely gonna play. I don't see him sitting out. But one thing I will say though is LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, you know, them boys, and that crew, OMG. I mean, steamroll wouldn't even be. That's loosely speaking in terms of what happened. Goodness, Boston got reamed today. Golly, jeez, they got reamed. Wow, that was, oh gosh, that was a bad game. What the world are these guys doing in these middle reads and everything, man? Come on. Come on. Oh, I want to see. I want to see what in the world, like, so why did he just stop playing? See guys, this is why I end up playing it on all pro. I mean, this is why I usually this is why I play it on like pro and everything. Because look how they do. Like, how are you going to look at the receiver? There's nobody there. Your teammates are over here. You've seen the receiver from Levy's position. You see the receiver coming your direction. It's like you jump to anticipate him coming through your direction there. There's nobody else. There's nobody else. And you just let him get the reception and take it upfield. See, this is what I don't like. Okay, so, like, let me do this. Let me do this. And what I'll do is I'll super sim it. I'll super sim the first half. But let me do this, okay? See, this is the stuff that I don't like in regards to Madden. Oh, it's just gonna, oh yeah, delete the game. All right, now I go back into the franchise. So, but one thing I will say though, talking about the Cavs here, is that are the Cavs a good team? Yes. The Cavs are a good team. Now put it on pro. I'll leave game speed at normal, so it's not too wild. Okay, so I'll put it on pro. Now, what I'll do with these gameplay sliders though is, alright, so I'll give myself put it at 40. I'll leave the catching the same. Let's do oh, I'll put their pass blocking up to, I'll put theirs up to 25. Run blocking and all that stay the same. Theirs is at 90. I'll put mine down to default. Put this at 35 as well. Okay, so I'm leaving all that stuff up, giving them boosts in those areas, then I'll start it up. So, but one thing I want to say though about that. Now, what I was going to say was when it comes to LeBron James, great player without question, Hall of Fame, all that good stuff. But the reason why LeBron is able to basically cruise control the way he is, and I mean, don't get me wrong, he will hit some great shots. He will hit some ridiculous shots. He will make some stupendous plays. But the main reason why LeBron is able to do what he's able to do at the clip that he's able to do at this stage in his NBA career is because of this super team ups that he's doing. He's not shouldering the load with one other guy. He's carrying a third along with two other people at least. And then on top of that, you got a bench to deal with. Like, it's a huge difference between just two people having to carry the load versus having three. He's got two prime superstars. And I'm not talking about like these dudes this is not Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen join the Celtics. You know what I mean? Those guys were pretty much over the hill they were pretty much on the way down. You know what I'm saying? They gave the best of their rest. They gave the best of the rest of their prime to Boston. And then after that, they just was on cruise control. Like, they weren't about to they weren't going, like Pearson and Garnett going to Brooklyn. No, that didn't mean a darn thing. They weren't about to do nothing. So, let me super sim like I said. Jump forward to this quarter. Speed it up. So, forward to the next quarter. All right. Hey, I mean, McGregor ain't my guy, but if he get lit up, he get lit. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I love MMA, but what I will say is this: Conor is stepping down to fight Floyd. That's the main thing that he could hold his head up high about. I'm like, at the end of the day, Conor is stepping down to fight, to fight Floyd. It's not like he's stepping up. He's stepping down to fight that cat, man. Because Floyd is a good, Floyd is, Floyd is not stepping into, MMA where you can actually kick, you can actually get took down to the ground and you don't fall back. You got, like, there's many levels in terms of combat sports that's being pulled away from Conor to fight this guy. All right. There we go. Just got it. All right. And he said, did they, wait, matter of fact, hold up. Did they actually set a date? Like, did they finally set a date as to when they're actually going to fight? Or they still in the talking? See, this is why I might have to, I'm gonna have to find some time and mess with some settings in here, because I just don't, like, that's the thing that I have a problem with. Okay, it's still negotiating. That's the problem I have though with this game though, is that it's scripted nature. It's like I have to find a baseline. Or it could be just a level of overcompensation because I am, augmenting the game with the sliders here. Because when Madden 18 hits the UPS. Well, like I said, we got EA Play coming. Excuse me. We got EA Play coming. In a few weeks. In about 3 weeks time. Oh, matter of fact, let me check something. Let me see. Yep, so 1, 2. Yep, so literally, I mean, now it's the 20th now, so like literally we're 3 weeks away. You know what I'm saying? Like around this time, 3 weeks from now, we'll know the deal on Madden. We'll know the deal on NBA Live. You know what I'm saying? We'll know. Like we'll know what the deal is. Like that's the crazy thing about it. We're going to know. You know? Oh yeah. Oh, I already know that you'll be watching that. I already know, fam. So, hey, we'll be bringing it to you. We'll be bringing it to everybody. That's what I'm saying. We're contributing to the whole. We're bringing information, all that. So, like, you know, people aren't subbed already. Get subbed. You know, sub, please. Because I want people to see, all the information, interviews, all that good stuff. It's gonna be coming, you know. I'm hoping to get some good listens. So send me some good, legitimate, quality questions to the videos that I got. I got the video I put out today, earlier yesterday. I'll say yesterday afternoon was for Madden, okay? But do the same thing, do the exact same thing for me with NBA Live. Excuse me, because I have a video coming for that as well, and I want you guys to do the same thing. What questions do you have? I know we don't have blogs, I know we don't have articles on live, and ain't nobody saying anything, but there's been a lot of speculation and everything. So it's like, as far as question wise, anything that you think of, anything that you guys think of, let me know, and I'm asking a question. Oh, excuse me. Alright, I'm definitely gonna be asking questions. So because more than likely what I may do, I don't know how things work at EA Play, so I can't tell you guys, alright guys, this day I'm gonna have, interviews and stuff like that. But I would say this, if I had control over it, I would basically on the 10th, I'm playing the games extensively. I'm playing the games extensively. I probably would do like a quick little video just commentating. I would probably do a quick little cell phone video just telling you guys like my, sharing my experience with you, just telling y'all what I experienced, stuff like that. And then I'll go more in depth you know, leave questions. I'll be like, guys, yo, once again, leave me questions because I'll be interviewing them. You know, like I may do that if I can. That Saturday, I'm play the game, and yes, Antonio, yes, I am a game changer. But I would say, guys, I played live, yada yada yada. I'm gonna break bread with you guys, but first and foremost, you know, hit me up in the comment section. I'll be interviewing them, like, you know, I'll be interviewing them on Sunday. Send me your feedback, you know, send me what comments you got, because I'm pretty sure there'll be information out by then. There should be, and then we go forward from there. And like, guys, let me know what you want to ask me those questions. I even did a video back then. Ask me, you know, because I'm going to be interviewing them tomorrow. But whatever questions y'all got, send them on. So I may do something like that, you know, we'll see. So in that way, you know, people are able to, I'm like, unless you got some burning questions that you just got, like, did Live do this, did Live do that, like based off of their last games, you know, ask them about this or ask them about that, and hopefully they did this, and you know. Oh, really? Yeah, see, I can play it. That's the thing. I can play the game on the other difficulty levels. It's not that I can't. I can play it. The problem, though, is just when it comes to the overall functionality of the game, it's a problem there. It's not functioning the way it needs to function. Like, I don't care. Beat, you know, I get beat. Fine. That's why I'm so excited for this whole simulation setting. You know what I mean? I know we had the big old debating and all that stuff earlier on, but it's all about authentic replication of the sport. That's literally what it's all about. I could give two cares less about personal, you know, like I'm making it about me and my feelings and that. No, to me, it's always about football. It's always about the sport. That's just like with NBA. That's just like with NBA Live. I'm looking for authentic replication of basketball. I'm not looking for, well, I want to be able to do this and do that cheesy way. Like, no. You know, I'm going for that one. Oh yeah, it does function better on rookie, but the problem is that the ineptitude of the defensive coverage, like the gaps are going to be so far and wide. Like, let me show you here. Okay. I'll run this stick. What happens is that defensive gap, in terms of them closing that gap defensively, it's going to be a lot smaller. See, I typically wouldn't have that much room to work with on a passing play. But see, you do have all that though when you're playing this game. I mean, when you're playing it on those lower difficulties. you create much more separation. That's why I'm like, I would love to play it on all pro, but I want to play it, you know, like, yeah, I'm like, they fighting over a pass that was incomplete. They can let that thing go. Yeah, I was waiting for Roberts so dang long. All right, I know I had an open option before. I was looking for one particular option. Oh. Yeah, okay. Ooh, just got there. Nearly got there. Yeah, that's true, New Orleans. Oh yeah, 2K has that problem. 2K definitely has that problem, man. I wish they didn't. Don't get me wrong for 1 second. I truly wish they didn't, but no, they definitely do. All right. Yeah. They can get it out of there. But that's the whole thing. I want to see, I seriously hope with these settings that they put in that we can have a much better handle on that difficulty translation along with the game mode setting. So, you know, I don't know if I'll be able to necessarily lab out a few things like I would like to, but if I can, awesome. If I can't, then it's like, we'll see. Yep, they sure did. Come on. It's okay, a little bit different. But see, you know what though? One thing that I've always said about NBA 2K is excuse me. The main thing that I've always said that NBA 2K is doing is that they may augment these settings and stuff like that, but they're building up towards something. Now, I don't know what they're building up towards, but they're building up towards something. you know, with like player movement and stuff like that. They're doing yearly, you know, installments, saying like, oh, we spent 3 years building this and all that. And I'm like, yeah, it's still being built. All right. Ooh. Oh wow. I figured he had that. All right. So yeah, I don't know, Antonio. I don't know. That's an interesting one though. Yeah, no, he did get popped. He definitely got popped on that, so. Oh. 3rd and 6. There we go. All right. Other impacts when physics are improved. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, they have some backbreaker-esque kind of play that does happen at times, and I'm like, yo. Alright. Field goal. What I may do, I don't know. What I may do is I may straight up just play the game on default and just adjust a few certain, you know, just adjust certain sliders and just rock it out that way and see how it goes. Yeah. Yeah, I still play NBA Playgrounds. I'm not like. Oh, there it is. Now I was playing some NBA Playgrounds. I played some. I want to say either yesterday or the day before. Mm. Oh, they think. Oh, I wasn't trying to do that, but. Okay. Oh wow. Hold on. Oh no. Oh no. You timing me. I am not great at the whole timing thing in that game yet. Dang it. That's not what I wanted to do. I took all them sacks just holding out for a particular option when I had other options to throw it to. That was dumb on my part. But now I'm still working on that part in the game. I do a better job of it. All right. Good stop, Slay. Good stop. All right. Dang it. I think you got the first down on that one. Yep. Alright. So, but one thing I can say though is I got Shaq finally. Let's go. Let's go, Tavon. Let's go. Oh yeah, no, on And yeah, and I gotta hit you up now if I gotta call you, because I know you had called me. I gotta call you, but no, this upcoming Thursday, if DJ want to get down, he can get down too. Alright, there we go. But, oh man. Yeah. So, needless to say, oh no wonder why. Oh, that's what I want to do. I don't wonder. Okay, I did not mean to. Oh, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. New Orleans. Oh. Oh man. But we definitely definitely will be touching base on the whole immaculate gaming situation. I definitely will be touching base on that. All right. Yep. So, but we'll be talking about that immaculate gaming, what have you, which of course is an indie game. I know Neff ain't a fan of that. Oh man. I mean, you know what? I'm not a fan of it either. To be quite honest, I'm not a fan of it because it's not matching Madden. Oh, ooh, oh man. Well, oh no, that's not a good look. Yeah, you know, we know how you be getting down. Okay, so Mm. All right. Yeah, hopefully Live 18 is on point. Hopefully. Three receivers. Yeah, I'll do that, I guess. 3 receivers set. All right. Uh, 25 seconds. Yeah. All right, Ziggy. Yeah. Let's go, Zig. Let's close them out. Ooh. he did light up my defense there. Oh, let's see, was that sucker incomplete? Oh, okay. He caught it, but he came down in bounds, so. Nail it out, call it again. There we go. So like I said, guys, maybe next time I stream Madden, I may play on All Pro default and just let it rock that way. See how things unfold. Because I had a good game when they first did the patch update, you know what I'm saying, and did that. So All right, Neff. Appreciate you, brother, coming through, hanging out. Everybody for coming through, hanging out. And what I'm basically gonna do now is I'm gonna end this stream, call it a wrap. Okay. But one thing I will say to you guys is this. You know, if you haven't subbed already, definitely do so. Definitely like, subscribe, share this. But what I will also say, if you have any questions or anything like that specifically you want asked, like I said, the NBA Live video will be out later on today. But I did the Madden video yesterday about what I'm looking for, what I want to, you know, like what is it that you guys want to see? What is it that you guys? Oh, that's you play All Pro default. Oh, okay, cool. Then I'll just play on that. But what do you guys want to see happening in Madden and in live? I mean, not what do you guys want to see, but what questions do you have for the devs? Like, you have anything you're curious about asking, or have you? Post it in the comments. I'm gonna try. I'm not saying like, yo, I'm gonna get all these answered. Like, I'm gonna try to get, you know, some of them answered. You know what I'm saying? Because I have questions too that I'll be asking, but I also want you guys to be able to, you know, break bread and by way of getting some of your guys' questions answered too. So, but all in all, I want to, you know, say thank you once again for everybody that came through, people that have hung out, anybody that subscribed. I appreciate every single one of you guys, for real. So I appreciate it, and I might stream some tomorrow. Who knows? All right. So I take that advice from Neff. Definitely gonna play on All Pro going forward. So just gonna finish this game, load it up. No, I had it on Pro, so I'll put it back to All Pro. Gameplay sliders. Okay, so I'm gonna leave everything, well, for the exception of this here. Put this on like 55. I think that'll work. And then I'll just leave everything else at default, see how it works out. But all right, so all the settings are in place, and next week I play against the Dolphins. So like I said, you guys, I appreciate all of y'all coming through, because I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of here. But I appreciate all of you guys coming through, hanging out, spending some quality time here with me on this Madden 17. And yeah, man, we count down them days. EA Play, June 10th. Get your free tickets if you do plan on going or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Like, get them off the EA website. They have them there available. Go ahead and register. Okay, so you guys can get in, you know, if you're going to be attending. So, but like I said, you guys, you know, I appreciate all of you guys, and that's pretty much it. You know, until the next time, like I said, I might stream tomorrow if I'm able to. If I'm not, then probably would be on Sunday if I can't do it tomorrow. So I don't know what I'll exactly stream. We'll see. Maybe some 2K, maybe something else. I don't know. We'll find out though. All right, y'all. Until next time, you guys all be safe. Y'all take care of yourselves. God bless you, and I will holler at you guys on the next stream. All right. Deuces.